I can't see the issue. Yeah, believe me, I need to keep myself in line, but I don't need to kiss you. Hey, we can make it tonight, baby, that's just fine. Don't know what I'm doing, feel like I am going crazy. Keep it down. You look good, you know it. I can tell you're soaking up all of it now. Hey, hey, listen to what I say. Let's get to it and we won't tell nobody. Yeah, we won't tell nobody. Hey, hey, listen to what I say. Let's get to it and we won't tell nobody. Yeah, we won't tell nobody.
Hello everybody, welcome to the live stream. थोड़ा सा लेट हो गए एंड आज क्या करना है? आज स्ट्रीम होगी इसकी गेम्सकॉम इवेंट चल रहा है तो उसी की लाइव स्ट्रीम करेंगे आज. वेलकम एवरीबॉडी, वेलकम. एक सेकंड गाइस, एक सेकंड. ठीक है, अब सही होगा. आई होप सब दिख रहा है सही से और स्टार्ट करते हैं इसी के साथ.
Event from Bandai Namco. This is Scarlet Nexus.
You have to be prepared for anything. Intruders were just detected.
We have to work together.
Hello.
हाँ.
Or the world will be destroyed. We have so many different powers.
Let's do this.
ये तो नियो टाइप का गेम लग रहा है. हाँ, नियो जैसा ही लग रहा
You have your ways of doing things,
है.
and I have mine.
एनिमे गेम्स फॉर द विन भाई.
Yes. Scarlet Nexus.
Scarlet Nexus, nice.
My home.
सही है. World
If you're just now
premiere.
joining us, this is the
Bandai
Gamescom Opening Night Live 2020 pre-show. That was a trailer for a video game and not an anime. And I'm Kyle Bossman,
World
not important. For the next 20 minutes, much less than now, we are counting down the minutes until the big show, Opening Night Live, in which you're going to get fresh looks at Fall Guys Season 2, Destiny 2, Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War was just announced yesterday. We're already getting to see more of that tonight. Lots of things to see. Cindy Goodman from IGN is going to be giving out the Gamescom awards for Best PC Game, Best PlayStation Game, Best Xbox Game, as well as talking about some brand new shows from IGN that they are debuting this week at Gamescom. Lots of stuff in ONL. It is going to be a chunky, thick show. But in the meantime, for this pre-show, it is time now for another world premiere on our end. The game next that we're going to see is called Quantum Error. And parents, let me warn you now, it's time to put the kids to bed. because it's
Oh.
about to get scary as hell in here. I don't care if you're in the Western Hemisphere and it is the afternoon. Put the kids to bed.
Damn. He was talking like मर जाएगा कोई खेलते इसको.
पागल है.
Finally, we did it. That artifact you recovered. The answer to all our questions. We can control them now. Use them to travel the stars.
कुछ डरावना तो नहीं लग रहा है. हाथ में LMG है, शॉटगन है.
Humanity's
डरावना तो वो होता है आउटलास्ट की तरह जब हाथ में कैमरा पकड़ा लेते हैं और कुछ नहीं.
हाँ, उसकी भी बैटरी खराब हो जाती, खत्म हो जाती.
उसकी भी बैटरी खत्म हो जाती है.
भाई क्या भाई, इतना डरावना गेम था ना आउटलास्ट.
क्वांटम.
We've got a lot more world exclusive trailers to go, more pre-show to go, an interview with Jeff Keighley. Next up, we have a car brand synonymous with racing and innovation and a key partner of Gamescom for years, Ford. They're about to exclusively reveal the first ever car made with gamers for gamers.
Ooh.
Check it out.
Ford knows racing. In 2019, we brought our love of racing to gaming, and Team Fordzilla
Ford.
was born. And that was just
Fordzilla.
the
ओ
beginning.
भाई
In May, we
ये
launched
कॉन्सेप्ट
Project
है.
P1 to design a car in collaboration with
Gamers
Ford
के लिए.
Gaming. This project was a global
ओ
success,
भैंस
and
की
our designers
पूछ.
let their
ये
imagination
क्या
go
कार
wild.
है?
So on to our first
Games
global
के लिए ये
announcement. Please
special.
welcome our first ever Team Fordzilla Project
Crabby
P1
खरीदनी है.
model.
आएगी कौन से गेम में पर?
अरे असली में खरीदनी है.
अबे ये तो हाँ, वो तो दे जाएंगे फोर्ड वाले.
अभी कॉल कर.
ओ भाई.
क्या कार है? 4 गेमर्स. अरे भाई साहब डॉक्टर डिसरिस्पेक्ट ले लेगा यार ये तो. अभी ऑर्डर कर देगा.
भाई LED देख रहे.
ओ भैया.
अब इसके टायर में LED है क्या?
हाँ पीछे
So
देख.
now our second
Oh,
global
yeah.
announcement. You got us so
क्या कार है
excited
भाई.
with Project P1 that we are
Team
now committed
Fordzilla.
to make a real-world version of this groundbreaking car.
Real world?
If I didn't
Real-
have games, I think I
World
guess
stuff.
I would just be writing a lot more. Video games
Cyberpunk
and
की
writing are
chair है
absolutely
इसकी.
my two favorite passions, and I just
हाँ,
managed
वो
to
है
combine
इसके
them into a
बाद.
job. So I feel like honestly, I
Alana
probably would have
Pierce.
finished a couple
नहीं
of
क्या नाम
books.
है इसका? सिक हाँ Alana Pierce
What
है
else would
इसका
I
नाम.
do? I mean, I like
Will
भाई
Wilson
सबके
आ गया.
पास यही है.
you need to
सबके
do
पास
things
है.
on the technology, and so if I can't play things, if I wasn't into gaming,
Lamar
yeah,
Wilson.
it'll be a lot of TV
Wilson
watching.
भैया.
If there's out there a universe where I'm not a gamer, then I probably would start to game.
I think I will try something to put some smile on the face of everyone.
I would watch a lot more movies and read more books and get bored.
Welcome back to the Opening Night Live pre-show. This is only the second year of ONL existing, but I think it is safe to say that this year's will be unconventional. So to tell us what to expect from the show this year, please welcome Jeff Keighley. We are now joined by Jeff Keighley, host and executive producer of Opening Night Live. How you doing, Jeff?
Oh, yeah.
I'm doing great, Kyle. How are you?
I'm doing okay. So back in April, Gamescom said we're going digital this year. when did you start thinking about ONL and how that's going to look?
Well, we knew last year we were going to do another ONL this year because it was a big success. But yeah, we had no idea what format it was going to take. Normally we are in Cologne. This year we're doing it from Los Angeles. But I actually, Gamescom came to me and said, we definitely want to do ONL. It's a digital event for the whole world. So even if we don't have something physically in Germany, we still want to do this show with you. And I said I was doing Summer Game Fest, and maybe we can bring all these things together to create this grand finale for the show. And all summer I was really hoping to do a show that was a little bit bigger than I've been, broadcasting from home here for many months. And I wanted to do something with kind of a set and a little bit of spectacle to it, and bring the whole industry together. And that's what we're going to do.
So is it going to be just as long as a regular show?
Yeah, we have like 2 hours of stuff to show folks from across the industry. Like the big stuff, the biggest games out there like Call of Duty, and then a lot of really, interesting titles. Of course, we're going to have some amazing next-gen stuff in the show. And Fall Guys Season 2, which has, become a thing over the past couple of weeks. So it's really fun to have like the big and the small and the surprises and next-gen all blended together. But yeah, it's a full-blown show, 2 hours.
It's going to be just back-to-back trailers. We're going to do some interviews and demos.
You will definitely see trailers. You will see some extended gameplay demos of some titles as well. There will be a few interviews with a couple of developers. We've got some special guests. And one thing I will say kind of right out of the gate is that this is not sort of wall-to-wall shock and awe announcements of new games similar to last year at Gamescom. We have some really big updates on games that fans are excited about and meaningful, but the kind of big surprise announcements, we have a few things in the show, and we have lots of great things planned for the Game Awards. But similar to last year, this is really a showcase of like big holiday games coming next year that you know about. So I would tell people to set their expectations to be really meaningful updates on existing games versus blowing you away with surprise shock announcements.
Great.
Last year
I'm personally looking forward to the show.
Gamescom
me too. It's been really fun to build this. Even working with our team, it's been challenging to do things safely in the era of COVID, and it's meant a lot to me that Gamescom and so we still want to do this show, and I think for all of us in the industry, we want that big showcase. So I'm just really excited to honestly leave home, do have a set, and you'll see we've got like screens and lights, and it's if we do it right, we're going to hopefully create that magic moment that we haven't felt this summer, right? And a lot of the events this summer have been pre-taped, and they've been great and lots of cool game info, but I really wanted to do something live with a lot of energy to it. So if we do things right, that's what people are about to see.
Very cool. Good luck with everything.
Thanks, Kyle. Thanks for hosting the pre-show.
I'm doing my best. So just so we're all on the same page about what just happened, that was basically an interview with my boss using questions that I mostly already know the answers to. So considering all that, I think that went pretty well. Next up, we do another World Premiere trailer, baby. Vroom vroom, Hong Kong. Dirt 5.
Dirt 5, चलो. ये तो दिखा दिया ना? Extended कुछ दिखा रहे हैं.
Dirt 5 extended.
ओ डर्बी है क्या इसमें? डर्बी मोड है क्या? अच्छा. ओए.
Discover, create, load.
अबे ये सब तो GTA में कर सकते हैं. नया बताओ कुछ.
खुद का ट्रैक बना सकते हैं. Creative playground.
ठीक है.
ये तो Forza Horizon का गाना चुरा लिया है?
मुझे नहीं पता.
Forza Horizon है यार. Gymkhana cubs for
Vampire.
Third fight.
To be continued. What? Nah, not excited. Nah. Nah.
So you think like a vampire bit a car and sucked out gas?
ये मेरे को funny भी नहीं लग रहा ये बंदा.
To be continued. It is now time for the part of the pre-show that I've been reading your live comments. I see them right now. Everybody's blowing up, demanding Kyle's 10 reasons to be excited for opening night live. Well, let's kick it off. Reason number 10 to be excited for opening night live 2020, feeling excited for next gen again. Number 9, Jeff Keighley wardrobe reveal. Number 8 reason to be excited for opening night live 2020, Destiny trailers are usually pretty good. Number 7, it will mean this pre-show is finally over. Number 6, Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. Number 5 reason to be excited for ONL 2020, Shadow Drops.
Crabby.
Number 4, Fall Guys Season 2. Number 3, reason to be excited for ONL 2020, actual gameplay from a mysterious PlayStation 5 exclusive. Ooh. Number 2,
guys, Fall Guys Season 2 reveal होने वाला है. Game
and the number 1 reason to be excited for opening night live 2020, Jeff Keighley said it's gonna be good. We have one final
Gamebet we are watching Gamescom 2020 है. Start होने वाला है. Fall Guys का Season 2 reveal होने वाला है. So you can sit back and watch with us.
Be described as Dinosaursy. Enjoy.
Dinosaursy?
वो तो नहीं है. अरे Nintendo का.
अबे ये World War. अबे कौन सा था?
The ones before you did too.
Jurassic Park.
Jurassic World. जो game
Jurassic World.
And Control. Well.
ठीक ठाक था क्या? Nintendo के लिए आ रहा है.
Humanity is desperate for it.
अच्छा Nintendo पे रिलीज हो रहा है.
Seduced by it, but we never really possess it.
तेरे को builder games नहीं पसंद ना? तूने खेला नहीं होगा ये.
Can be tenacious and stubborn. Life will not be contained. And
सही था.
सही था. Creatures is knowing the power of what we're up against.
भाई यार Cyberpunk का Twitter बड़ा active है बहुत ज़्यादा.
We can win.
हाँ भाई.
Coming November 3. अरे November में तो बड़े games आ रहे हैं. कौन खेलेगा इसको? Cyberpunk आ रहा है भैया. सबसे बड़ा उसके बाद COD. Assassin's Creed तो पिट गया.
That's it. That's all we have for you in this very pre-show. Please be excited for the actual opening night live, in which you'll see some Destiny 2. You'll see Fall Guys Season 2. You'll see Black Ops Cold War, that mysterious PlayStation 5 demo. Some things we've probably never heard of before. I think it's going to be a very good show. I'm personally excited about it. Me. I should thank you actually for putting up with my nonsense for the last 20 minutes. It is appreciated, but seriously,
रोड ब्रांडिंग नहीं करता वहाँ पर.
So what's the plan?
Oh,
नहीं ये तो थोड़ा मेरे को
when we feel
Cyberpunk से दिखा था.
ये स्ट्रीम लैग हो रही है ना?
Divided.
हाँ थोड़ी अटैक अब नहीं अटैक.
Do we have what it takes?
All right, I'm going in.
Bro, Fall Guys Season 2. Yeah, hype. Oh भाई.
Tonight, we bring the world together.
You're with us now.
We celebrate who we are.
Oh, Cyberpunk भी है इसमें.
अरे नहीं सबका नहीं है सबके इस बार
every step of the way.
The future of gaming.
Horizon जरूर. Horizon Forbidden West. Oh भाई.
Night Live.
ये teaser है बस.
Far Cry भी था.
They included Ubisoft.
Hello everyone, I'm Jeff Keighley and welcome to Gamescom Opening Night Live 2020. Now this year, Gamescom is of course a little different than normal, and I hope all of you and your families are safe and healthy at home. In 2020, games have comforted and connected us more than ever. With the launch of PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X later this year, games are only going to get better. Well, all summer, I was hoping we could get to this very moment, a big live showcase filled with more than 35 games to kick off Gamescom 2020. Tonight, you'll get a first look at Fall Guys Season 2 and an extended gameplay demo of Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart for PlayStation 5. Plus, we might have a couple surprises along the way, too. But before we start, I want to acknowledge and thank all the game developers, marketers, and publishers who have worked under challenging circumstances to keep us entertained. This show is nothing without them or my production team, and doing a show at this scale safely is not easy, especially when all of you at home have some pretty insane expectations. I hope tonight reminds you why you love to play games. And with that, we're going to move on to our first game with a game that was just announced yesterday, Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. And joining me is Dan Vondrak from Raven to tell us about the game and give you an exclusive sneak peek. Dan, how you doing?
Good, Jeff. Thanks for having me here. This is been a dream project for us to work on from nearly the beginning of development. We knew Black Ops Cold War was going to be a direct sequel to Black Ops 1, and we loved the idea of returning to the pillars, built the Black Ops franchise, deniable operations, conspiracy grounded in history, and that shadowy world of paranoia. And we get to mix all those together, drop the player into the 1980s at the height of the Cold War. And it's really something that we know would feel relevant to today and also unique with Black Ops.
Well, you start playing with Black Ops, everyone wants to know characters. We saw yesterday in the reveal trailers, some familiar faces. So,
how many of you guys are actually gonna buy Call of Duty?
Black Ops canon? You said it's a direct sequel, I may buy it. See a lot of familiar faces.
Let's see.
Yeah,
let's hope it's not 400
GBs. Bringing back the iconic characters like Woods and Hudson and Mason, and seeing how all those personalities mix with some of the new characters. So the campaign takes place in 1981, and I love that we've been able to have so many connections to the original Black Ops and really be that direct sequel to the game.
Now, one thing that I'm really excited about this is
the reason being is he already Cyberpunk is gonna be releasing in that one, so I don't know if I'm gonna give time to Call of Duty. That's a major reason. Yeah.
And infuse it with some player choice and some player freedom. Anything we can do to give the player a little more ownership over their experience. So that starts with allowing the player to create their own character for the Cold War campaign. They can name them and pick a military background and really pretend they are that Black Ops soldier that they want to be. From there, we wanted to take some of our missions and infuse optional objectives, multiple paths, and some player choice moments inside some of those missions. And it was fun to find that balance between the hard-driving Call of Duty action and these more non-linear experiences inside some of the missions. So with choice comes the player wanting to feel that impact. So some of those choices earlier in the game and some towards the end will actually shape the ending of the narrative of the campaign.
All right, so multiple endings to this game.
Oh.
Yeah, absolutely. That was one of the big things for us. It's like we love that Black Ops has always been willing to take risks. We all know they did some of this in Black Ops 2, and with our story and with these features, we love playing homage to those early Black Ops games.
Oh, yeah, I remember the numbers. All right. Well, Dan, we are excited to see more of it. I know multiplayer reveal is coming in September, but since you got a switch there, maybe you could flip the switch on something exclusive for us. What are you going to show us?
Stream lag.
Yeah, absolutely. This is really exciting because this will be the first time we've done this outside the walls of the development studio. This is a scene from earlier in the game, and it's a critical point that really shows the narrative of the world, shows this threat that our heroes are going to be battling.
Cyberpunk is so adult. Yeah, but it's so good.
World premiere koi Call of Duty ka.
Ooh, guys, let's go.
1943. Detailed information from the Manhattan Project was stolen from Los Alamos by the Russian spy known as Perseus. 1968, Vietnam War. Viet Cong soldiers orchestrated by Perseus attempted to steal an American-made nuclear bomb from a U.S. firebase. 5 days ago, while on a mission, we acquired intel that Perseus is in play again and planning an attack on the West. Perseus. The CIA's analysts consider him to be the single largest threat to the free world.
Mr. Hudson, we're all aware of Perseus. are also aware he's more myth than fact. I mean, personally, I think he's nothing more than the Russian boogeyman.
General Haig.
Nostalgia.
Allow me to introduce the man best suited to respond to that. CIA clandestine special officer Russell Adler. He's one of the few people who even come close to capturing Perseus.
Mr. Adler, why should we take this Perseus threat seriously?
You don't have to, sir.
Yeah, then a lot of innocent people are gonna die.
Why do you say that?
Sir.
Every time Perseus has come into play, it's shifted the balance of the Cold War. After 13 years of silence, if he's active, something big is gonna happen. Something that will affect the free world.
President Jory. Nice. असली में था तेरे को पता है President?
Mr. President.
Mr. President, this is Jason Hudson and Russell Adler.
I know their names. Who do you think approved their last mission? Is the threat real?
Yes, sir, we believe it is.
Can you stop Perseus?
We can, sir.
Graphics are
I've
more,
already
yes.
submitted the requisition for my team.
Sir, their requests are highly irregular. Most likely illegal if the press gets a hold.
What the hell are you talking about? You know who we are?
Every mission we go on is illegal.
Sergeant Woods, plausible deniability is the backbone of our work.
Al, we're talking about preventing an attack on the free men and women of the world. Give Mr. Adler whatever he wants. Gentlemen, you've been given an important task. Protecting our very way of life from a great evil. There is no higher duty. There is no higher honor. And while few people will know of your struggles, rest assured, the entire free world will benefit. I know you won't fail us.
Tonight we have some new game announcements for you guys as well, including this one.
Pretty damn good, huh?
Next-gen narrative action-adventure game from Reflector Entertainment in Montreal. It's called Unknown 9. The game tells the story of Haruna, a woman raised on the streets of India and haunted by visions of her own
Streets
death.
of India?
Haruna struggles to understand her mysterious innate abilities to manipulate the unseen. Check out this one.
Oh, dude. Guys, India?
Reflector.
Oh, three.
Graphics देख रहा है?
Why? What the hell? Dude. Oh, guys, goosebumps, man.
Unknown man.
Oh, let's go, boys. यार इंडिया पे एक गेम और
भाई देखियो तो Assassin's Creed भी आएगा इंडिया पे.
Assassin's Creed इंडिया आगरा होगा, उसमें ताजमहल तो जरूर होगा. Dude, अगर ये इसकी जरा सा भी क्लोज हुआ ना भाई. Damn.
Believe in the unknown. Coming to PC and next generation consoles.
Oh, next gen game भाई हर्ष, मेरे को लग रहा है कुछ तगड़ा होने वाला है.
World premiere.
All right, let's get to the gameplay. One of this year's biggest games has been Doom Eternal. Tonight,
Bro, on
we got
Epic
an
Games
exclusive
Store,
first
Hitman
look
got
at
free.
the
Yeah.
campaign expansion
I claimed
called
it
the
already.
Ancient Gods Part 1.
Hitman
Check
and there's
this
one
out.
more, right? Let's go, guys. What? Khan वापस आ गया? Oh. Oh. By Doom Eternal, man. By guys, how many of you have actually played Doom Eternal? Do you remember that Khan boss
the 25th anniversary of a
OP
legendary
battle
game
fight, man.
studio, BioWare. Tonight, Casey
BioWare?
wanted
What?
to give everyone around the
Anthem
world
2.0?
a little taste of what's next. Casey, over to you.
Are you
It's great to see you.
literally?
6 years ago, we were on the stage with you at the 2014 Game Awards, accepting the Game of the Year for Dragon Age Inquisition.
Yeah.
Since then, we've been imagining new ways to use next-generation technology to bring the world and characters of Dragon Age to life. We're still in early production, but we thought it was time to give you the very first look at how BioWare's passionate team of developers are crafting this very special game.
Oh, very special game. Nice.
Dragon Age.
I've been at BioWare for a really long time, so I've got to see it grow
Mark
up and
Dara.
turn from a company of 35 people to a company of more than 300 people.
There's amazing people in the industry. There's amazing stories to be told with other people.
I love that character so much.
We're very experimental here at BioWare.
Anthem ka Javelin.
So we're always coming up with new stuff.
We're always trying to improve, innovate, and bring
John
new characters to life for our players and fans to enjoy.
Concept art.
The world of Dragon Age really has got it all. It's got frontier stories, it's got mystery, it's got hard-boiled detective stories. And of course, it's all wrapped up in kind of a fantasy setting.
You really feel like you're the hero in the Dragon Age world and you're saving people.
Dragon Age to me is a wonderful world to play in.
Concept
I'm
art.
really excited about the future of Dragon Age. This is an
Represents
original
gaming
world,
development.
original flora, original wildlife, original architecture. That makes it fun to explore and discover.
In the next Dragon Age, you get an opportunity to see new things, new places, and interact with people who lived and grew up
मेरे को
in
ये
these
समझ में
spaces
नहीं आता
as
तो
well.
इन्होंने अपने में क्यों नहीं दिखाया है इसको पागल है क्या
We're working on
The
now. We want to tell
Gamescom
the story of
ज़्यादा
what
बड़ा है।
happens when you don't have power.
ये क्या
What happens when the people in charge
These all games are
aren't
very
willing
good,
to
but
address
let's
the issues.
come to Fortnite. The
Things that you
season
can
4 is
expect
good.
in
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah, I
next
know.
installment are going to be stories that focus on the
The
people
whole
around you and the friends
Avengers
and family
thing.
you make.
Sup, bye, sup, Wolverine.
Something that we'll be able to look forward to in Dragon Age is a really close relationship with game characters who really become real for you.
We want characters to either be loved or hated. One of the best examples of that is Solus. Half the community wants to kill him, half the people want to marry him, and another part want to do both.
They call me the Dread Wolf. What will they call you when this is over?
BioWare and EA has been one of the forerunners in using motion magic technology, and that makes it way more realistic when you're looking at the characters and the way they walk and move and interact in the world.
Players want that suspension of disbelief that this wonderful collection of digital pixels is actually a living, breathing soul.
No, it's okay. That's the good kind of rumble.
I actually design bosses. I help with the creature design team as well. So I do all of like the big threats that you have to go up against.
क्या चल रहा है Gamescom चल रहा है भाई
For the Wardens!
Choice is a big part of what Dragon Age is as a franchise. The decisions you make can affect change in the world.
Decision making can mean that a party member lives or a party member dies. And it means owning your outcome and reactivity to the choices that you do make.
I just love the possibilities that Dragon Age offers us, and I'm excited to explore a lot more of them.
To me, that potential is what gets you up in the morning. It's a fantastic opportunity every time.
Concept art दिख रहा है.
Live chat उल्टी साइड आ रही है. कोई बात नहीं.
Next up, it's time for something special.
कुछ स्पेशल ये क्या है? आग लगती भैया.
Great Scott!
अरे भाई.
I think there's been a serious miscalculation.
You're what's his name? Back to the Future.
I'm M.L. Brown, Doctor of Physics, not in medicine, and certainly not that quack from Rick and Morty.
Yeah, we know who you are, but what are you doing here?
I did come back from the future to this precise moment on August 27th, 2020, because it's imperative we launch
ये बंदा कौन है?
Simulator 2 right now.
And what exactly do you have to do with Surgeon Simulator?
During the mid-20th century, some friends of mine from Valorshire University.
Guys, Rick and Morty नहीं देखा तुमने क्या? वो वाला जो साइंटिस्ट है, उसको पोर्ट्रे कर रहा है.
Now, 70 years later, we've digitized the experience. It's unbelievable. You can access the program through your computer and then be medically trained from the comfort of your keyboard.
आइंस्टाइन का बेटा है.
Great Scott! This very moment. Tonight, I want to world premiere a few examples of some of the incredibly successful test subjects who have already completed the course.
So you're saying a world premiere will save our future?
Only time will tell. And speaking of time, I'm off to another world premiere, Avengers 26, The Return of the Son of Thanos, opening 2077. And with that, I leave 2077 human race in your hands. So make sure you play Surgeon Simulator 2 now. Doctor's orders.
भाई साहब ये बार-बार ट्वीट. हर्ष, यही अपना गेम है भाई. यही अपना गेम है भाई.
अरे भाई
हाथ खोपड़ी में डाल दिया.
Where does this part?
Oh no!
He looks good as new.
Oh
my God! We're dying. He's dying.
भाई बंदा मार दिया इन लोगों ने.
ONL Epic Game Store.
भाई बंदा मार दिया. क्या डॉक्टर?
Doc Brown introducing Jacksepticeye playing Surgeon Simulator, only on opening night live. All right, well, if you thought that crossover was kind of crazy, wait until you get a load of this next game announcement that I don't think anyone probably saw coming. Check this out.
Okay, देखते हैं कौन सा गेम है guys. Guys, like जरूर कर देना, ठीक है?
अरे ऐसे ही
अबे विचर का वो जो मोबाइल गेम आ रहा है वो तो नहीं?
हाँ वो होगा
भाई डेट नहीं दिखाई बुल्फी. कौन सा? सर्जन सिमुलेटर 2 वो तो आउट है. एपिक स्टोर पे आ गया भाई.
वही है मोबाइल गेम जो आ रहा है. चलो मॉन्स्टर्स को पकड़ना है, मारना है.
वाह, निकाले स्टील सीरीज के हेड्स. कोई ज़ॉम्बी भाई.
ये तो भाई हेडफोन लगा के गाने सुन रहा है.
खा इसको. Are you kidding?
निकल गया है. ब्रिज कंस्ट्रक्टर.
वॉकिंग डेड टीवी शो के कैरेक्टर्स हैं ये तो.
ब्रिज
The bridge construct. Walking Dead तो series dead है भाई.
Tonight is just the start of Gamescom 2020. Over the next 3 days, there are more streams from IGN and Webedia with in-depth looks at games, a digital cosplay contest, and some special new shows just for Gamescom. Your portal for all things Gamescom this year is Gamescom Now, which you can check out at gamescom.global. Now, one game you'll hear more about later on IGN's post-show is this one, a return of 2 classic characters that I love. Check this out.
Okay. दिखाओ.
Happy Giant.
In a world gone strange.
अबे ये क्या है?
One elite force stands against the darkness.
ये darkness है.
वो darkness था ना dinosaur.
Even they could use some help. Here, slip on this little booty for effect.
Sam and Max.
Sam, I'm blind. Oh, hello.
Blind नहीं, VR headset है भैया. Crabby ये लोग copyright नहीं देते क्या? कुछ छोटे-मोटे games वाले दे देते, बड़े games नहीं देते. तो उनका बस replace
The return of Sam and Max. Yes. All right. And now it's time to say hello to my wonderful co-host for ONL from IGN. Please say hello to Sydney Goodman.
ज़्यादातर reaction वाली videos में copyright नहीं आता.
And I am thrilled to be here. Gamescom is always such a fun event, and throughout the show tonight, I'll be telling you about all the different ways that IGN is involved in this year's festivities. But first, I have an award to announce. The winner of Best Nintendo Switch Game is Little Nightmares 2. Huge congratulations. Like I said, IGN is going to be here for all of Gamescom with great shows such as the Gamescom Studio, where you can find me and my co-hosts for all day long games content, interviews, dev talks, and more. Plus, we have Gamescom Awesome Indies, the show with and for indie developers. That premieres Saturday, August 29th at 7 p.m. Central European Time, so be sure to tune in for more announcements and special guests. And now, let's go back to Jeff for our next big world premiere.
Okay. Guys, अगर नहीं पता है Fall Guys का season 2 भी reveal होने वाला है, तो उसके लिए तो
studio and also Awesome Indies
are
going to be on the Daily Show tomorrow, so looking forward to that. All right, well, on to our next game. In the next World of Warcraft expansion, players will journey beyond the mortal world of Azeroth to a place where no living soul has set foot before. The Shadowlands, the afterlife of an entire Warcraft universe. The infinite realms of the Shadowlands are watched over by different factions, known as covenants, each holding dominion over a different aspect of the afterlife. And depending on how someone lived their mortal life, they may end up as part of one of these covenants when they cross over into the Shadowlands. Today, we're excited to give you a closer look at the noble and pure Kyrian Covenant from the realm of Bastion, who are charged with carrying the souls of the dead into the beyond. So sit back and get ready for the world premiere of Bastion, the first in Blizzard Entertainment's new 4-part series of animated shorts called Afterlives. Enjoy.
Godman नहीं Goodman भाई, Sydney Goodman.
Sydney Goodman.
यार इसकी एक मूवी भी आई थी ना ऐसी वॉरक्राफ्ट वाली.
हाँ इसकी आई थी.
कितनी अच्छी मूवी थी, उसका पार्ट ही नहीं आया दूसरा.
Light, save my soul.
Bastion. बहुत एपिक गेम है, पता है?
हाँ.
Uther.
अभी भी टॉप पे रही है.
अगर इसमें घुस गए ना हम तो निकल नहीं पाएंगे.
वापस नहीं आ पाओगे भाई.
You led a truly selfless life, and for that, you have been chosen.
Chosen?
To shed your mortal burdens and join the ranks of the Ascended, serving to ferry the souls of the dead unto the Shadowlands.
I serve the light, and my work is not done. There is an evil
That must be...
There is no evil here. The darkness was sealed within the maw long ago.
You're wrong. He destroyed my home, murdered my people and my king. He must be punished.
You are an aspirant now. You must accept your new purpose and purge yourself of this desire.
पता नहीं भाई नवंबर में क्या आ रहा है?
I desire
नवंबर में साइबरपंक का
justice.
Devos, why are you training this soul? It is beneath your station as a paragon.
He cannot let go. He continues to demand retribution for his death.
And this concerns you? Many souls take eons to ascend.
Yes, but this one seems broken, Thenios. Unlike any soul I have seen. I have begun to wonder whether he was deemed worthy of Bastion. By mistake.
Be careful, Devos. I would not let the Archon hear such a thought. In time, he will forget. Trust our ways. Trust the path.
भाई कितनी इंटरेस्टिंग स्टोरी है.
How long must we train?
Until you are ready to ascend.
And what is keeping me from ascension?
Nothing but the memory of your mortal life.
How can I forget when I can still feel his blade?
Your soul is wounded? Who did this to you?
He was my student. He betrayed us all.
Show me.
ओ भाई
आत्मा निकाल दो भाई.
The runes on his blade were unmistakable. This dark agent runs free on a mortal world with the power of the Maw itself in hand. Our realm is imperiled.
Impossible. The Maw is inescapable. You must return to the path.
If he had purged his life, we never would have known of this calamity. The path is flawed.
Enough! The order of the Shadowlands depends on the execution of our eternal charge. You will abandon this course.
As you command, my Archon.
भाई पिक्चर ही दिखाएंगे क्या पूरी आज ही? अगर फुल ट्रिपल है बड़ा गेम बनाए ना ओपन वर्ल्ड इसका
has come.
I thought I was not ready.
Do you wish to see him punished?
I do.
Then prepare yourself.
Oh bhai.
The moment he falls, we will claim him.
I see. Only darkness before me.
Now, cast him into the maw. Return him to the darkness he served. His eternal suffering awaits.
He was my student.
Remember what he did and take your vengeance.
Not vengeance. Justice.
ओ भाई क्या बन गए
भाई मूवी है बिल्कुल
World of Warcraft Shadowlands
भाई मूवी क्या चल
pre-purchase now
All right, hope you guys enjoyed that exclusive look at Bastion. Now, we know many of you can't wait to experience Shadowlands, and our friends at Blizzard want you to know the wait is almost over.
Oh, 27 October को आ रहा है
खतरनाक ओपन वर्ल्ड है इसका पता है ये मेरे को थोड़ी थोड़ी उसकी फील दे रहा है अरे कौन सा गेम था वो जिसमें 4 हॉर्समैन होते हैं वॉर होता है Dead Rising, Dead Rises. The surprise.
October 27th, it is official, and we have so much more opening night live still to go for you. Ratchet and Clank, PlayStation 5, much more. Stay tuned. All right, but now it's time for the announcement of a new universe that is coming to gaming for the first time with a project from a Canadian studio. Check this out.
Lag ho gayi inki stream.
Have returned. They corrupted, divided, conquered, until finally.
Canadian studio. Focus so many.
Lag सब लिख रहे हैं lag.
नहीं.
लाइव स्ट्रीम में lag लिख रहे हैं लोग. YouTube वाली देख रहा हूँ मैं.
मैं भी वही देख रहा हूँ.
इनके ऑफिशियल चैनल वाली देख रहा है.
हाँ.
इसमें तो सब lag लिख रहे हैं.
नहीं मैं को नहीं है एक
Stream is dead. क्या क्या लिखा हुआ है?
Warhammer, Age of Sigmar, Stormground, Minecraft, Focus.
बहुत गंदा लैग हो रहा है भाई इनके चैनल.
नहीं हो रहा. बिल्कुल नहीं दिख रहा.
देखना लाइव
Crash Bandicoot.
चल ही नहीं रही.
In fact, I had some masked fun with.
भाई इससे आगे चली गई है स्ट्रीम तो.
देख ले.
Crash, of
भाई
course.
देखता हूँ मैं.
Bring him out, everybody. Crash Bandicoot.
कुछ नहीं अटका हुआ मेरा तो. तेरी स्ट्रीम नहीं खुली है तो अटक रहा है तेरे तो.
भाई उनके लाइव चैट में लिखा हुआ है सबने लैग.
अरे नहीं अटक रही मैं देख रहा हूँ.
अबे लाइव स्ट्रीम की चैट देखना भाई.
भाई तू नीचे जा कुछ नहीं लैग लिखा हुआ. बहुत पहले लिखा था वो.
वाह अच्छा. क्रैश बैंडिकूट का चल रहा है अभी.
तुम्हारा स्टटर कर रहा है.
मेरा को स्टटर नहीं कर रहा है.
अबे तेरी लाइव स्ट्रीम खुली हुई है दिख रहा है.
तो अपने आगे तुम कभी मानते नहीं हो किसी.
Apparently you saw him wandering around Cologne, but what he was hinting at was kind of a reveal of what we call flashback tapes, which are a brand new style of level that we are announcing here today.
Okay, so how do these flashback levels kind of play into the overall Crash 4 narrative?
Game Awards का नहीं ना.
Gamescom के खुद का channel work is that they are kind of a peek
ऐसे तो Gamescom का खोल रखा था.
90s.
Games Award का ही होता है.
Cortex was actually testing
दोनों अलग
Crash
channels.
and Coco before the events of Crash Bandicoot 1, and they're kind of these devious puzzle rooms that we've made, and they're really hard and they're really awesome and they're super creative and we can't wait to get people's hands on them.
ये चल रही है
I
आराम
got
से.
to play a demo of this a few
Game
weeks ago.
Awards
That
पे
was a
करते हैं वो
challenge,
लोग
so I can't
stream तो.
imagine how nefarious these are. How are they going to be sort of integrated into the game? Are they
अच्छा तूने ये
optional,
वाली
like
खोल
offshoot stuff,
रखी
or how
थी.
do you get to them?
Sure. So players actually have to collect the
मेरे को क्या
flashback
पता
tapes
था
in the
official
levels
Gamescom के
themselves.
channel
They're an object that they can pick
official
up.
channel.
Game
And
Awards
to
पे
actually
देखो.
pick them up, they have to reach them in the level without dying. It's kind of our homage to the death routes from the original trilogy. So players have to reach these objects in the level, pick them up, and then once they get them, they'll get access to these unique levels.
So beyond the pure challenge, what other fun? How are these fun for players to kind of experience? What do they get to do in them?
Sure. So one of the things that we did was we actually used these as, like I said, puzzle rooms, really kind of fun, nefarious, devious ways for Crash to really express that pure platforming kind of aspect of gameplay that we know and love about the franchise. But then narratively for us, it was really cool to layer in kind of a unique perspective to the franchise. This is the moment when Cortex is really excited about the prospect of Crash being on his team, because Crash was originally created by Cortex, and so this is a weird point in time that's never really been explored in the games before.
Awesome. All right. Well, Crash 4, It's About Time looks phenomenal, Lou. We cannot wait to check it out in October. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Awesome. All right. Well, we will be right back after this for more Gamescom Opening Night Live.
I have become terror. The unseen predator. A rupture that obliterates without warning.
ये क्या है भाई?
Alone, the hordes of Enoch will fall before me. But together, this entire planet will fear us. The anomaly alters us, each in our own ways, yet we are drawn down the same road, into the dark heart of creation.
'Cause I feel the way you feel.
We will find the source, whatever it holds, whatever it takes.
डेस्टिनी है क्या?
ना भाई डेस्टिनी नहीं.
थर्ड पर्सन.
Outriders. Okay.
Outriders है.
Red Bull. Nice.
Welcome to the Hyperscape.
Hyperscape shit भी है इसमें. देखो.
Dream as a champion.
Join the future of battle world.
Future कोई नहीं खेल. Welcome to the Hyperscape.
Time to party.
क्यों?
इतना बकवास गेम किसी ने नहीं खेला होगा. The worst battle royale ever.
सबसे नीचे भाई पूरी लाइनअप में. ये ब्रेथ जैसा लग रहा है कुछ. कैप्टन
Build your dream team.
Welcome to Necromunda. I can see
वो तो नहीं है Shaolin
Let
Shocker.
me get you up to speed. The Underhive's named well. A sprawl of
Become a
humanity
champion.
suffering away like ants. Deep underground where we ain't
वो ये लग रहा है भाई
no
Shaolin
rich
Shocker
boys and
is
girls, no matter how
Captain
loud we are. And do we ever make some noise? Every Orlock
Focus
says
on
they can
it.
shoot the tail off a lashworth and they'd splash your head from 20 paces for saying they couldn't. I don't want to say immortal, but when their armor, blood, skin and will are of iron, it's a potent combo.
Why would someone like you want to know about an all-female gang of psychopaths, drug dealers, killers, cloners, and... Oh, makes sense. And Escher will cut you up just for the fun of it. Goliaths are big. That's it. Anything smaller than them doesn't deserve to live. And they're just as happy filling you with lead as they are smashing you to pieces with a power maul. Now, mixing that whole pot together in a place like this, you can imagine what happens. Chaos, gang warfare, for wealth, for power, hell, sometimes just for fun.
कुछ interesting नहीं आया अभी तक.
Think you're ready? Necromunda Under High Wars comes to
Fall Guys होगा.
Xbox One and
वो
PC
तो
on
भाई
September 8th.
उसी का मैं वेट कर रहा हूँ.
O futuro dos jogos, além de realidades virtuais extremamente fidedignas e realistas, eu acho que também se encontra em formas mais expressivas e absurdas, quebrando cada vez mais esses paradigmas de formato de videogame que a gente tem e sendo usado mais do que nunca como uma ferramenta de expressão artística.
I envision the future gaming to be quite bright and quite online.
The next generation of console will clearly allow AAA and indie developers to build more creative-driven games that I hope will cover more diverse subjects.
I want to play all kinds of stories about people and places, both real and imagined. I want comedy games.
Imagine किसी का सच में McDonald's सरनेम हो.
Really want to see what people can
तेरी
do
क्लास
with
में,
me.
तेरी क्लास, तेरे ऑफिस में, तेरा किसी कलीग का सरनेम मैकडोनल्ड हो.
Na inteligência artificial e na maneira com a qual a gente interage com os games, tudo em busca de experiências mais imersivas.
चलो दिखा दो कुछ बढ़िया सा.
You know, one of the things I love about opening night is that we can show you the biggest games in the industry and also smaller titles that should be on your radar. So pay attention to this next game. It comes from a team of two in Sweden, Tuxedo Labs. Over the past 3 years, developer Dennis Gustafsson has built his own game engine to realize his vision for a fully destructible game world. What he's building has absolutely blown me away, so I asked Dennis to prepare a special trailer just for tonight. I hope you're equally inspired by the ideas in this next game. Definitely one to watch. Teardown.
Tuxedo Labs. सब कुछ डिस्ट्रक्टिबल वाला कुछ भी नहीं आया है.
Play and truly interactive and good. Oh my. सब destructible. Prepare and efficient path.
Perform the perfect भाई साहब. सोच यही इंजन GTA 6 में यूज करा जाए.
अरे भाई साहब बहुत एनहांस करना पड़ेगा पहले इस इंजन को.
हाँ.
सबसे अच्छा ये डिस्ट्रैक्शन उसमें दिखाया है.
अनरियल है ना?
अनरियल में नहीं, वो अपना जो वो है डिवीजन जिस पे बनता है. क्या नाम है?
स्नोड्रॉप 2 यूज करा था ना उसमें तो.
बहुत डायनामिक डिस्ट्रक्शन था. पहला इंजन वो ऐसा था.
Last year at Opening Night Live, we announced Little Nightmares 2 to the world. Well, the team at Tarsier Studios hasn't shown anything since, but that changes right now. Here is a first look at the gameplay of Little Nightmares 2, which is coming next February, with more to come throughout the week at Gamescom, including a live demo on Gamescom Studio tomorrow.
Bandai.
Nice.
Next episode.
लिम्बो वाली पूरी फील्डिंग आ रही है। कोऑप है क्या? पूरी लिम्बो वाली फीलिंग है भाई। ओ ओह, अच्छा लग रहा है भाई।
लास्ट ईयर में तो देखा था। हाथ मार रहा है उत्तरी बिना मुंडे का धड़।
Damn.
I'm WWE Hall of Famer Jerry the King Lawler, and I'm reuniting with my old buddy Mauro Ranallo to bring you all the over-the-top action in WWE 2K Battleground. Mamma mia! This is great! This arcade-style video game is over-the-top outrageous, with over 70 WWE superstars and legends brawling it out like never before! Oh no! Hold on to your toupee, Moro! Look out below! WWE is L-I-T! You know, I'm a little more old school than Moro, so I can't wait to see these WWE legends teach these kids a thing or two. And you know what? Here's a closer look at the insane action. It's a great evening for WWE action.
Roman Reigns.
Oh, wow! Take that, Moro! Man, it's so good to see the Bella Twins at their best. And now, let's keep this party rolling with another matchup. Oh, look out, Moro! The Undertaker has risen, and Finn Balor is about to be taken for his last ride. Mamma mia, what a move! Finish him!
कैसा?
He just hit the snooze button. How do you lose like that? What's the matter with you legends? This is just an example of the pandemonium that you're going to experience when you head to the battlegrounds. Whew, that's a big toy hammer. Oh, I can't believe my eyes. Seth Rollins delivers the stomp. What a night. What a night. This is the greatest thing I've ever seen. Pre-order WWE 2K Battlegrounds today and brawl without limits.
Pre-order, huh?
Mamma mia! Oh, sorry, Moro. I know that's your line.
Hello again. I have even more awards to announce, so let's get right down to it. The winner of Best Action Adventure Game is Watch Dogs Legion.
The city
Watch Dogs Legion.
It starts with you.
AJ Styles. Sydney Goodman.
ओह नई चीजें दिखा रहे हैं भाई। Squadron.
Best Action Adventure Game अबे रिलीज ही नहीं हुआ पहले ही दे दिया प्राइज।
Squadron दिखा रहे हैं भाई।
The winner of Best Multiplayer Game is Operation Tango.
Operation Tango ये कब आया?
Best Action Game. अबे इसका गेम प्ले देखा था मैंने बहुत टट्टी गेम प्ले था।
Tango का?
इसका Squadron का।
Tango दिखा रहे हैं।
हाँ Operation Tango दिखा रहे हैं मैं बता रहा हूँ।
Expedition दिखा रहे हैं वैसे भी तो। तो पीछे चल रहा है क्या?
It was time for the world to learn my name.
Congratulations to all the winners. As I mentioned, IGN will be here for all of Gamescom with great shows and new ways for you to get all your gaming news.
Sydney Goodman को खड़ा कर देते हैं.
Gamescom 2020 is the heart of gaming, and you can keep to the beat right here on IGN. We've turned the single biggest show in gaming into 5. Gamescom Now is your virtual show floor with up-to-the-second live coverage. Gamescom Daily Show, Gamescom's first ever late-night talk show, our Gamescom Awesome Indies Show, the freshest deep cuts in indie gaming, and finally the Gamescom Best of Show, including the Gamescom Award. Gamescom 2020 is available on IGN and wherever you stream Gamescom Now.
And now it is time to talk about that best action game winner, Star Wars Squadrons. This is a new immersive space combat game from Motive Studios that delivers the ultimate Star Wars pilot fantasy. We've missed those. In Squadrons, you'll suit up and fly for both the New Republic and the Galactic Empire across intense 5v5 multiplayer battles, as well as an all-new, authentic single-player story set after the events of Star Wars Episode 6, Return of the Jedi. Today, we'll get a glimpse at what Squadron's story has to offer by taking a brief look at one of the single-player missions featuring some light narration by the Motive team. Let's check it out.
कितनी देर तक का है ये शो?
2 घंटे.
3 घंटे हो गए.
3 घंटे का. 12:30 बजे है. क्या 11:15 11:30 बजे शुरू हुआ था.
But the heroic pilots of the Rebel Alliance have chosen to keep fighting, to show the Empire that we are not afraid. It was their bravery that ended Palpatine's reign and brought about our new Republic. Lives on, shattered though it may be. As I speak, Imperial forces are edging toward the Bormia sector, hoping to end our new Republic before we find our footing. As their empire collapses, they try to tighten their grip. But the galaxy is changing, and you can be a part of it. With the help of brave and daring pilots, this war can end. Make a choice. Fly with the New Republic. Change our galaxy for the better.
Hi, I'm Suzanne Hunka, narrative producer on Star Wars Squadrons. Our single-player story is one of daring pilots and deep-seated rivalries.
Take Titan Squadron. Hunt down this Starhawk and eliminate it.
Gladly, Admiral Sloan. Over the course of the story, you'll fly as 2 pilots on opposite sides of the war. And, like all modes in Star Wars Squadrons, you'll have the option to experience every mission fully immersed in VR.
Wedge Antilles, Rogue Squadron. I hear you're the reason I was able to finally get a comm through.
Today, we're giving you a glimpse of an early Imperial mission behind enemy lines.
One of our spies, Agent Thorne, has discovered vital intelligence on Project Starhawk. Your mission is to extract her from an orbital outpost above Hosnian Prime. Behind enemy lines, you'll have to eliminate perimeter defenses. The outpost is defenseless. When you've secured the area, you will escort the Gladius to the outpost, and our extraction team will acquire Agent Thorne. Once Thorne is secure, reach your Gozanti cruisers and return to the Overseer.
Cover our escape and escort us to the jump point. We have Republic corvettes inbound. Move, Titan!
Ladies, change course and keep Agent Thorne safe. Titan 3, take out those fighters.
Understood. I'll handle it.
You have my thanks, Titan Squadron.
No time to celebrate.
ये तो Battlefront 2 से भी गंदा दिख रहा है. ये इसको वो तो नहीं बना देंगे वो वाला गेम. लाइव सर्विस गेम बना रहे हैं. लाइव सर्विस बनाने वाले हैं शायद.
लाइव सर्विस तो हो गई, लेकिन ESL नहीं पहुंचेंगे.
ESL क्यों जाएगा ये? ऐसे गेम कहाँ है ये?
ट्रेलर के बाद मेरे को
setting a trap in the Xavian
बढ़िया.
The story of these rival squadrons will push the war to the brink.
पर गेम प्ले तो कुछ भी नहीं है.
अरे जैक फ्रैग ने डाल रखा है बड़ी देर का गेम प्ले, देखो बेकार है.
इससे बढ़िया कोई Battlefront 2 ना खेल ले. लाख गुना बेटर ग्राफिक्स है. अब तो सर्वर्स भी बहुत आराम से मिलता है.
That is not all EA has to
मतलब
share.
बहुत ज़्यादा टिपिकल है इसकी, मतलब हर चीज एकदम काफी इसको वो बनाया, easy नहीं बनाया.
Where you can visit Oga's Cantina or jump into the Millennium Falcon on a run to Smuggler's Cove. It was this incredible adventure at Disneyland Resort and Walt Disney World Resort that inspired the Sims latest game pack. Check this out.
Sims नहीं देखना है. अच्छा. अबे. मेरे को समझ में नहीं आता लोगों को सिम्स क्यों पसंद आता है.
पता नहीं. बोला एक बार दिखाया तो था. स्टार वॉर्स से डाल दिया.
What the?
One genie. Shupaza
बाप चुकोएबा क्या? क्या बकवास चल रही है?
स्टार वॉर्स दिखाते हैं पूरा सेट.
डार्थ वेडर आ रहा है. अबे भाई साहब.
नहीं ये तो काइलो रेन है. डार्थ वेडर.
क्यों भाई क्यों?
Building mechanics पे है.
There is even more Star Wars to come later in the show. Lego Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga is up as we move into our second hour. We've got Fall Guys Season 2.
Fall Guys,
still
let's
to come,
go.
The reveal of that, which I can't wait for you guys to see. And of course, a gameplay demo of Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart for PlayStation 5. But right now, you might remember this next game from Annapurna Interactive from last year's Microsoft E3 event. And today, I'm excited to share a new announcement from the team. This interactive thriller about a man stuck in a time loop is one of this year's most intriguing indie titles, and now they've added an absolutely all-star cast to the game. Here's a whole new look at 12 minutes.
Annapurna Interactive.
All right, close your eyes. I want you to think of a flower. Look at its contours, its curves. Now I want you to imagine
ये तो देखा तो था.
Changing.
उसको स्टार कास्ट डाल देना. वो बोल तो रहा है.
Returning to its bud. Think of that bud, unopened. Look at it as a whole. Then silently repeat these phrases. May you be free from suffering. May you be free from fear. May you know peace and joy.
Trapped in a time loop. Time.
That's going to be a really special
James
game. So
McAvoy
glad we announced that here on the show. Now, last year at the Game Awards, we announced Godfall, a new looter shooter coming to PlayStation 5.
Godfall आ गया भैया.
Tonight, we've got a quick sneak peek of one of the new Valor plates with more footage coming as part of Gamescom 2020. Check this out.
भाई साहब ठीक दिख रहा है. बस.
We have much more ONL to come. Exclusive looks at Lego Star Wars, The Skywalker Saga, Fall Guys Season 2. Wait until you see what the Mediatonic guys are up to, and so much more. But first, I'm sure you saw
Fall
that
Guys
this
tease
week,
करते
Heart
रहते
of
हैं.
Deimos, Warframe's newest
इन पे और कुछ
expansion
बड़ा
was
नहीं है
released
क्या?
on PC, Xbox, and PS4, and today it's also on Switch, all platforms. Here's a look at the Heart of Deimos.
Heart of Deimos दिखा.
Expand, explore, tear the veil asunder, subvert new territory to our sovereign will. But that was what it wanted too. It raged unchecked through metal, bone, flesh. Life. We are infested with it.
What? Visitors?
Now, the gateway is failing. The jaw.
भाई boring bore कर दिया.
नींद सी आ रही है मेरे को.
The final heartbeat approaches.
पहले कभी मतलब जरूरत नहीं पड़ती थी देखने की. टाइम वाइज टाइम देखने की जरूरत नहीं पड़ती थी पहले.
Gamescom अच्छा ही रहता था हमेशा. पिछले साल भी भाई बहुत
ना बोरिंग सा Warframe.
So many people have been discovering or rediscovering video games during lockdown.
रुके यार मैं नींबू पानी लाऊं. मर जाऊंगा मैं.
Bored teenagers or middle-aged parents who suddenly find they have to do something to get.
अरे McDonald के दिखा रहे हैं बार-बार.
I think I've given out more advice about video games in 2020 than any other time ever, and as a result, it's more important than ever that we keep making different, interesting things for folk to play.
A pandemia pela qual a gente está passando tem sido um período difícil a todos. Então, nesse momento, eu acho que a gente precisa lembrar de mostrar mais empatia, demonstrar mais amor, mais carinho e saber que a gente vai sair dessa juntos. Vai ser difícil, mas isso tudo vai passar.
I hope everybody gets healthy and safely through this coronavirus time. Care about other people and wear your masks.
Jogos são, na minha opinião pessoal, a forma de arte mais incrível de se expressar. Eles englobam tudo: música, arte, escrita, e você tem a chance de controlar e vivenciar essas experiências você mesmo. É mágico, é maravilhoso. Jogos são puro amor.
Watch you slipping, them snakes all around, you know they connected. When I was a kid, my grandmama told me I can't go to heaven, so I stopped praying and asking for blessings and started preparing for my Armageddon. Got nothing to lose, I'm all in. Walking the edge, don't fall in. Enough of the lies, don't apologize, I don't understand, are you foreign? This is the place, this is the site. Grab all your people and log in. I'm waiting, don't care how long it's gonna take. Watching the waiting for that first mistake. Don't come up missing, just checking the list. I'm always aware of your current position. I just hold out to the perfect conditions. Coming alive. Heat of the night. Now is the time. Coming alive. Heat of the night.
हेलो कुछ इम्पोर्टेंट दिखाया क्या?
ना.
All right, guys, we're back officially
Fall
into
Guys to
hour
दिखा
2.
दो.
We've got an hour more of great stuff to
पागल
show
है क्या
you.
ये?
Destiny 2 Beyond Light. Stasis, you're going to see a brand new look at that. Fall Guys Season
फिर
2
से Fall
and
Guys
Ratchet
यार.
and Clank for PlayStation 5.
Ratchet
and
and
so
Clank
much
और
more
Fall
across the
Guys
next
ये
hour.
दो ये इनके
Opening
पास
Night Live
इस
continues,
साल.
and it just is the start of Gamescom 2020. But
Start
right now, on
बोले जा रहा
September
है.
25th, Mafia
खाऊंगा
Definitive
मैं.
Edition launches, a comprehensive
भाई माफिया अच्छा है वे.
remake of the original Mafia. Tonight,
तूने
we've
देखा
got the
गेम प्ले?
exclusive debut of the next trailer called A Life of Reward
भाई
Too Big to
साहब
Ignore,
ऐसा
which
नहीं
deals with
एक्सपेक्ट करा
Tommy's
था.
induction into the Salieri crime family.
ट्रेलर में
Check
वैसे
this out.
पता चल गया था. CGI नहीं था ट्रेलर. In-game footage.
All these guys in this room.
ये actually
they're here because
2020
they
का
have
गेम
the
लग रहा
only
है.
thing that matters to me.
नहीं.
The only thing
मेरे को
that
तो
should
लग रहा है
matter
भाई.
to any of us. You know what that is, Tommy?
गेम ही कितने लॉन्च हुए हैं 2020?
They're loyal. That's right.
You're
busting your back, doing an honest day's work in a city that's been trying to scrape you off its heels since the day you stepped
Story
off
बहुत
the
अच्छी है
road.
माफिया.
And then next you're stuffing your pockets full of
माफिया इसी वजह से
Sally's dirty money.
मर जाता है.
Teach these boys a lesson. Break every bone in their bodies.
You want me to become one of those Wall Street boys? Don't sass me, Tommy.
भाई गेम तो ना अभी तक सबसे सुंदर मैंने Red Dead Redemption देखा है.
हाँ भाई.
Now you stay straight with me. You're gonna be living the
अभी तक मैं किसी और गेम को नहीं बोल सकता कि उससे ऊपर हो. In terms of graphics, बाकी तो चीजें हैं ही उसके ऊपर. Graphics में उससे ऊपर मैंने नहीं देखा अभी तक.
नहीं अभी भी तक कोई नहीं.
कोई नहीं है भाई, कोई नहीं.
Next, we're going to introduce you to a turn-based multiplayer strategy FPS from a team in Montreal, Canada. Lemnis Gate is coming in early 2021 and has a unique mechanic built around a 25-second time loop.
कितने FPS गेम आएंगे? A turn-based. 25 seconds, take your turn. हो क्या रहा है लेकिन? वैसे उछल के इधर उधर जाना है. No fight. Study your opponent.
Oh?
Change the timeline. Oh.
Oh भाई. Interesting.
हाँ, unique है थोड़ा. Disrupt the past, change the future. Oh.
अगर ये co-op या PvP है ना तो बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग बन सकता है.
यार लेकिन ना ये मतलब जो फील और जो एनवायरनमेंट है ना, ये गेम ना बहुत आर्केडी लगते हैं, बहुत ज्यादा. To the heart, बहुत arcade. Yeah,
Next spring, get ready to experience memorable moments and non-stop action from all 9 Star Wars films and Lego Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga. The entire series has been reimagined with new, fun-filled Lego humor, and now we've got your first look at the gameplay trailer.
नहीं देखना.
I want to learn the ways of the Force and become a Jedi like my father.
The Force is unusually strong with him. That much is clear. Twisted by the dark side. Young Skywalker has become.
Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You're my only hope.
That boy is
Luke Skywalker.
No, there is another.
I'm from the Resistance. Your sister Leia said
Luke Skywalker.
I need your help.
Kylo Ren. tolerance.
The force will be with you always.
इसके भी ग्राफिक्स काफी सुधार दी। तूने खेला है कोई भी लेगो वाला गेम?
नहीं।
मैंने खेला है कॉलेज में, बैटमैन वाला।
बैटमैन लीगो का गेम प्ले देखा,
वो कोऑप में काफी अच्छा है।
Never liked it.
I am a Jedi, like my father before me. So be it, Jedi.
अबे
अरे नहीं खेलना, चलो
अब दिखाओ जल्दी से, मेन
Fall
चीज
Guys
दिखाओ
आज
यार।
दिखाएंगे।
Man, Lego Star
इन पे
Wars
कुछ
looks
और
so
है ही
fun
नहीं कि
coming to
फॉल
next
गाइस
gen
इनका
as
सबसे
well.
नंबर 1
All
बैठा
right,
है।
we'll be right
Fall
back
Guys,
with more world premieres from
Ratchet
huge new
and
games
Clank.
like Ratchet and Clank, Rift Apart, Medal of Honor, Above and Beyond, and Destiny 2. But before that, here's a look at a game that is launching tonight on Nintendo Switch and Steam. It's called Struggling from Frontier, a fun physics-based platformer where up to 2 players control Troy,
भाई
our
1:30 बजे
fleshy
तक
hero.
आएगा, ये
Check this
बहुत
out, and
लंबा है।
remember, you can play this tonight.
बंद कर। अरे भाई ये क्या है तेजाब? Chasing rats. अरे यार कुछ अच्छा नहीं दिखा रहे तो।
इतनी होप्स थी भाई, सब कूड़ा हो गई। कुछ वॉच डॉग्स लीजन का दिखा देते, वैलहल्ला दिखा देते थोड़ा सा।
क्या हो रहा है?
कितने का है ये? फ्री है क्या ये?
Nintendo Steam पे लेवल अप स्क्वाड है। रेड बुल का ऐड क्यों आ रहा है अभी? वो ये क्या है?
वो भाई,
अरे Sea of Thieves।
ना ना ना,
हाँ I think it's Sea of Thieves।
कोई बिल्डर गेम।
अरे Sea of Thieves में बिल्डिंग नहीं होती क्या?
नहीं ऐसी नहीं है।
ऐसी
नहीं, सी ऑफ थीव्स में बिल्डिंग का है।
वही तो बोल रहा हूँ। Enhanced audio, 4K ultra graphics हो। Sea of Thieves ही लग रहा है भाई। नहीं, पता नहीं यार। तो न्यू
एनो का एक्सपेंशन,
बट माइक्रोसॉफ्ट एनो भी थोड़ा लग रहा था मेरे को इनका।
नहीं एनो तो नहीं है, बहुत डिफरेंट है।
So this two new game modes, historical battles, the art of war, challenge missions, cross platform multiplayer हो गया।
अच्छा,
तो भी गया।
कुछ बचा नहीं है लग रहा है अभी।
कौन सा भाई? Age of Empires।
Oh boy।
Definitive with it।
कोई बात नहीं, पास। भाई अब असली गेम नहीं दिखाएंगे।
असली गेम तो और डार्क पिक्चर्स एंथोलॉजी।
Where are we?
Nice.
Near Little Hope. Did you hear that?
Oh, nice।
What's more proof is needed that the devil walks among us in Little Hope?
अटका था ये।
स्ट्रीम अटकी।
हाँ, अटक रही है। ओ भैंस की ये क्या है
Forza Motorsport चलो finally
Rise from weekend over नहीं to racing legend ये Forza Motorsport 7 का कोई DLC आ रही है क्या Project Cars 3
I gotta say, the game that I've given the most
क्यों
hours
पका
to
रहा है
going back to is Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I have to say, since Origins came out, this new reboot of Assassin's Creed, so to speak, that was my first time getting into it, and I have put almost 400 hours into Assassin's Creed Odyssey.
400 hours,
at the moment, I enjoy to play Fall Guys with my friends. It's very funny, easy to learn, but hard to master.
I have a few games that I binge play, games that I return to every year. Halo, the entire Master Chief Collection.
ये Cyberpunk वाली चेयर मिलेगी या कहीं पे इंडिया में?
हाँ मिल जाएगी
कितने की मिलेगी?
बाहर से मंगानी पड़ेगी देखो सीक्रेट लैब से
अबे 50,000 की देंगे
बात कर तो भाई ये भी उन्हीं से मंगाएगा अगर ये मंगा के देगा तो
Up next we have the award for best Microsoft Xbox game and the winner is Tell Me Why. Congratulations to Don't Nod Entertainment. Well, after a big day of Gamescom events and
कौन करता है
we
वोटिंग
happen to know that
की?
IGN is going to help you digest all that
ये तो
info
कभी
with
डालते ही
Gamescom
नहीं है
Daily Show.
कम्युनिटी में पोस्ट डाल दी वोटिंग के
And a
लिए
late night show experience from gamers for gamers. Back to you, Jeff.
Thank you very much, Sid. And by the way, congratulations to Don't Nod for Tell Me Why, a really important game that is out now.
किसने कब वोटिंग हुई इसकी?
Xbox and Game Pass. And as we know, there's a lot going on in the world, and that goes beyond the pandemic. Between social conflicts we're seeing in the news and acts of nature, we can see how vulnerable we as people can sometimes be. And now I think it's as important time as ever to remember to come together and support one another. We are a global gaming community. There are millions of people watching tonight, and I know we're all here because we love games and we know that games are good in the world and can bring us together. And I think we've all felt that in 2020. So I think that's really important to remember amongst all the games and trailers. All right, well, one way as a community we can come together to do some good is the Gamescom Forest. Gamescom has launched a reforestation project by planting a Gamescom forest together with the community. Gamers worldwide can go to Gamescom.com and donate to plant more trees. So let's plant a forest together. All right, well, now we're going to move on to another game, and this one was announced back in May. Chorus is a dark space combat shooter where players take control of Nara on a quest to destroy the dark cult that created her, featuring rich, ray-traced 4K 60 FPS environments on next-gen hardware. Here is the first look at gameplay from Chorus.
हाँ तो था इसका Chorus का
चलो देखते
You have broken my heart.
Heart broke कर दिया
Betrayal.
बुरा लग रहा है मेरे को
You will be broken.
ये क्या हो रहा है Star Wars
इस स्क्वाड्रन से ज्यादा अच्छा दिख रहा है
Squadron से ज़्यादा अच्छा है Rise as one Reclaim your power उत्तरी
ओहो देख
रहा है
अब इस स्पेसशिप में पावर्स हैं क्या
हाँ यही लग रहा है भाई स्टार वॉर्स स्क्वाड्रन की जगह ये खेल लो
और क्या
2021 Xbox PS5 PC इसमें कुछ गई
मेरे को नहीं लगता हर्ष इस साल कुछ है अपने लिए साइबरपंक को छोड़ के Fall Guys.
Crowns have you won? If one game has defined the summer of
Finally,
2020, it absolutely is Fall Guys from Mediatonic in London and Devolver. This game is setting records and putting a much-needed smile on everyone's face. Fall Guys, I think, represents our industry at its absolute best. Well, soon the Fall Guys experience will evolve with Season 2. There's a lot of new stuff coming, and tonight, Mediatonic is about to give you an exclusive sneak peek at what's next. Get ready, I think the internet is about to freak out. Here it is, Fall Guys Season 2.
Yeah, let's go. Fall Guys.
Hey, I'm Joe. I'm the game designer on Fall Guys Ultimate Knockout. I just want to reach out and say thank you to everyone who's been playing and enjoying the game so far. As a team, we've been looking at all the fan arts, the memes, and the montages. Fall Guys theme pe PC banwa le apna. Really blown us away. Today, we just wanted to give everyone their first peek at the rounds of costumes that they can be enjoying as part of Fall Guys Season 2.
Toys to mangaunga. Oh, let's go, yaar. Fall Guys. Season 2. Oh, naya map.
New round. Season 2, you'll be dressing your Fall Guy as a medieval hero.
Oh, bhai.
Brand new rounds inspired by quests from the Middle Ages. Traverse giant drawbridges, swinging axes, and scale movable seagrams in the quest
Oh,
game.
Bhai, Fall Guys OP.
Oh, nice.
Oh bhai, oh bhai.
ये क्या भाई डब्बा सरकार है.
Oh bhai, epic fun. Oh.
We hope you enjoyed the sneak peek of Fall Guys Season 2. We're still adding the finishing touches to development, but if you want to stay up to date, then at Fall Guys Game on Twitter is where you want to be. See you on the start line.
Yeah, boy. Let's go.
Chain around or nice skins.
Yeah.
My father has Colorado in the palm of
ये
his
क्या आ
hand,
गया एकदम.
and he's afraid to close his fist.
Colorado बोल रही थी ये?
I am not.
अबे गेम प्ले देखो ऊपर के कैमरे डाल रहा है. टर्न बेस्ड है यार.
Liberty's got more brains and cunning than both her brothers put together. She's the only one who could actually run Colorado. She's already tried once.
Vic's a depraved child, and Val's a brain without a spine. The years my father wasted grooming them for glory when I was right there.
Oh भाई गर्दन उड़ा दे. Give us liberty.
Go back to Arizona, Rangers.
बहुत बोर हो चुका हूँ मैं, बहुत ज़्यादा बोर.
Stay and you die alone.
अब ये रैचेट दिखाएंगे बिल्कुल. अरे भाई.
रैचेट अच्छा होगा, रैचेट का गेम.
देखा तो था कितना तो प्यारा था यार गेम. ये नहीं सुनना है भाई हमको. क्यों सुना रहे हैं?
This time because my appreciation for gaming before couldn't be higher.
Com certeza, jogos preenchem completamente a conexão social que eu preciso ter com outras pessoas nesses tempos de isolamento.
अरे नहीं आती यार, friends नहीं आती.
É o mais próximo que a gente pode ter de experiências reais com pessoas que estão longe da gente.
Posso ganhar
all over the world in games, which is something I've always taken for granted. At the moment, I'm playing Ghost of Tsushima and.
ये आवाज चली गई.
चली गई. Nice.
आवाज चली गई. What?
Nice game.
And it's just fine for me to have the
सब
time
समझ गया
to
भाई,
play
मैं
with
सब समझ
friends
गया. तू भी
or
समझ गया हो.
even with my family. To
हाँ
have
बना वो बोल रही.
अरे मैकडॉनल्ड पे
अरे इसको बहुत कुछ बताना है भाई. इसको बहुत बताना है.
I find it's not only an escape, it's
भूख
also
लग जाएगी भाई मेरे को.
Gaming is becoming
Julian,
more important for a lot of people. You know, play is a natural instinct, and from Animal Crossing to The Last of Us Part 2 or Ori, yes, it's
Oi?
definitely an incredible time now to be a gamer, yes.
Yes. उस पे गेम खेलता है तू? ससुर के नाती गेमर होगा वो.
I'm Vince Sampella, head of Respawn
Respawn?
Entertainment. When we set out to create Medal of Honor
Medal of
above and
Honor.
beyond, we knew we were going to bring the series back to its roots. The Medal of Honor franchise is known
Anthem
for its
2.2
powerful
ही
and
दिखा
exciting
दो यार,
single-player
कुछ नहीं है
stories
तुम पे.
that put the player in the boots
नहीं
of
दिखाएंगे
soldiers
भाई,
there.
अगले
It's a
साल
series that is
दिखाएंगे.
grounded in history,
और
which tells
उसमें भी
emotionally
फेल है हो
authentic
गया ना ये.
stories.
खत्म
Peter
है फिर.
Hirschman, who directed the
बंद
original
कर
Medal of
देंगे.
Honor in
बंद
1999,
कर
is back
देंगे
at the
ये.
helm of this project. You'll hear more from
और
him.
टाटा बाय बाय.
Peter and I actually worked together on Medal of Honor Allied Assault in 2002, and I'm really happy he's joined us at Respawn to craft a completely new experience in VR.
VR games
The
बनाते
team is creating a
रहते हैं.
riveting and emotional journey through World War II like you've never seen or played. It weaves in the personal stories of the veterans and survivors of the war through powerful interviews that help set the stage for what players will experience. It's more than just a game. And we could not be more excited to show the world the next look at Medal of Honor Above and Beyond and the game's action-packed story. Let's take a look.
बहुत excited है, बहुत ज़्यादा.
जोरदार एक्साइटमेंट है मेरा तो. पूरा स्ट्रीम पे सब खुशी दिख रही है मेरी.
I know this is the first time some of you will see combat. I know you're scared. Let me be clear with all of you.
इनको क्या लगता है पूरे वर्ल्ड की पॉपुलेशन पे VR हेडसेट है क्या?
कोई नहीं भाई.
इनको ये नहीं पता कितना पावरफुल पीसी चाहिए और कितने हजार का डॉलर का आता है वो VR.
और क्या?
मैंने इंडिया में तो नहीं देखा है किसी पर भी. बहुत ही मतलब बीस्ट बॉय शुभ को देखा है जो स्ट्रीम करता है VR हेडसेट वाला.
भाई नहीं करते इतना, बाहर भी इतना कोई नहीं खेलता VR गेम.
हाँ वही तो, इनको पता नहीं क्या. वो कौन सा एलेक्स आया था अभी हाफ लाइफ. अगर उसको नॉर्मल या तीन पे कुछ चला जाता.
भाई इतना हाफ लाइफ कितना मांग रहे थे लोग.
What are you doing today? We are watching Gamescom 2020 and we are bored.
गलियों में से गुजरे हैं.
And we are so bored. By the way, एक ही गेम मेरे को इंटरेस्टिंग लगा, वो है Fall Guys 2 सीजन 2. Fall Guys 2 बोल रहा हूँ.
हर गोली के बाद तो बैटलफील्ड वाली फील आ गई मेरे को इस गेम से.
क्या ही बना है.
अरे भाई सभी क्या निकल रहा है पानी में से. अब वापस गया.
Somehow this motley crew has been tasked with saving civilization. God help us all.
Defy reality.
पहले 50,000 का ये ले VR, ये गेम खेलने.
Oculus support वाला है. 50,000 का भी नहीं आता है Oculus. 80,000 से ऊपर है. जो मतलब सबको सपोर्ट करेगा इस गेम का, मूवमेंट हैंड मूवमेंट वगैरह.
Peter, I gotta say, the trailer really grabbed me.
इससे पूछता हूँ, अभिनव तुम्हारे पास है क्या VR हेडसेट? ऐसे ही पूछ रहा हूँ.
This single player experience, what can we expect?
Well, Jeff, thank you for having us on the show. I'm representing a whole team back at Respawn that's been working really hard on this, and it's so exciting to premiere the trailer with you. Going back.
करा था भाई, तुम आए ही नहीं. अनइंस्टॉल कर दिया.
The player in the boots of a soldier fighting in World War II.
Minecraft Java Edition.
And with VR, we're able to do that in almost a literal.
जगह ही नहीं है अब. वो Call of Duty कर लिया मैंने. 250 GB का गेम है.
I've ever been able to work on. And the story follows.
औकात नहीं है पोटैटो पीसी. Exactly भाई, इन सबको पता नहीं क्यों लगता है कि VR हेडसेट है लोगों के पास. इतना पैसा डालते हैं VR वाले गेम बनाने.
भाई पीसी बनवाए VR बनवाए. मैं RTX नहीं वो ले लूँगा भाई 70,000 रुपए.
पहले तो पीसी बनवाओ इसके लिए स्पेशली 2.5 लाख का. फिर उसके बाद ऑलमोस्ट 80,000 का VR हेडसेट लो. और वो तार वार का तामझाम देखा है इसका VR में जो होता है.
ओ भाई साहब बहुत ज्यादा. और ट्रिगर्स अलग.
कहीं अपनी स्क्रीन पे ठुक गए तो कोई मर जाए.
Tell us a bit about how you're using that to tell this story? It seems like it's all kind of through a first-person perspective.
By the way,
how do you tell the story?
ये मंगाया है मैंने अभिनव, ये नया माउस है मेरा सेकेंडरी, इसका अनबॉक्सिंग और रिव्यू वीडियो भी तैयार है ऑलमोस्ट। पहले एक फोन की आएगी, फिर इसकी आएगी, फिर एक और एक कूलिंग पैड मंगाया मैंने, उसका आएगा।
कूलिंग पैड आ गया तेरा?
बस आने ही वाला है, आगरा में बैठा तो हुआ है।
अरे अंकल नहीं जानना यार, रेचेट एंड क्लैंक दिखा दो थोड़ा सा बस।
जी माउस, यस
हम जाएंगे।
i3 8 जनरेशन पे काम चला रहा हूँ। ओके ये हर्ष भी किस पे i5 पर है, i7 पे है।
i5
अच्छा i5 6600 था क्या तेरा?
हाँ 6600।
कोई बात नहीं भाई, चलेगा, काम चलेगा,
काम ही चलेगा लेकिन गेम नहीं चलेगा।
हाँ जी माउस, यस ये रहा माउस, ये रहा, काफी अच्छा लग रहा है। हाँ मेरे को G402 वाली फीलिंग नहीं आ रही इसमें, इसमें थोड़ा मतलब अच्छी और ग्रिप अच्छी आ रही है। इन्होंने कुछ इसको साइड से करा हुआ है, G402 पूरा बैठ जाता है ना, अपनी पिंकी फिंगर बैठ जाती है उसके उधर, इन्होंने ऐसा कर दिया है कि ग्रिप बन जा रही है। पर मेरे को उसकी इतनी अच्छी फीलिंग नहीं आ रही इसमें, गेम में पता चलेगा स्टील सीरीज वाले के बराबर।
स्टील सीरीज की कैसी है
पता चलेगा, गेम में पता चलेगा। स्टील सीरीज में बिल्कुल मतलब ऐसा माउस मतलब प्यार कर रहा है अपने हाथ को, पट्टी देता है
भाई, तभी 10,000 रुपए का है।
मैं तो सेल में मंगा लिया, बहुत बढ़िया बात है। अब तो मिल भी नहीं रहा है।
And in VR, you know how you duck? You just duck. And
PS5 2TB console leak, price is huge, $1150.
Oh, boy. See where the bad guy is just it heightens the tension so much. It makes it.
How much games you have?
And when you put that into a multiplayer experience, it just raises it to a whole other level. So
how much games you
in
have?
addition to the campaign, we are
इसका पहले
shipping
sentence correction होगा, how many games do I have?
Including a few that you can only
या फिर do you have आना
in VR.
चाहिए था?
We're really
ऐसे
excited
ही मैं थोड़ा सा वैसा
about
हूँ।
people playing those.
तो around 90 plus games है मेरे पे Steam पर।
Definitely a full-blown VR experience. I gotta say,
बाकी जगह कब मिला के around होंगे यार 250-300
paid on this, and it's coming out later this year, right?
पैसे की बारिश हो रही है
बारिश। We are so excited to bring it to players. We've been working on it a long time. Like you mentioned, it's a passion project for Vince and I and everyone at Respawn. It's a
नहीं सुनना है भाई,
experience for a lot of us that got our
ये पता है ये नहीं बोला होगा, पता है कि हमारे पास गेम प्ले नहीं है ज्यादा, तो तुम ये सब बकवास बोलते रहना।
क्या कर दो?
हमारे पास हाँ बातें कर लो, क्योंकि जैसे हमने यही होता है।
इतनी टट्टी कंपनी है ना, आज की डेट में एक गेम नहीं है उनका ऐसा जो ढंग का चल रहा हो।
पूरी ये टिकी एपेक्स लेजेंड पर है।
क्या बस एपेक्स लेजेंड का भी अब वो नहीं उतना नहीं रहा,
धीरे धीरे वो भी जा रहा है
भाई। बैटल रॉयल का एक ही किंग है बस, अब वॉरज़ोन और रहेगा।
Any games औकात है का है to give me मतलब don't know क्या बोल रहा भाई।
But I am a battle mage.
ये spell break है क्या?
I have broken my vow. And now I fight.
Spell break ही तो है ये. Oh yes. अबे ड्रैगन बॉल का गाना यूज कर रहे हैं. ये ड्रैगन बॉल का गाना यूज कर रहे हैं. थोड़ा थोड़ा चेंज कर रखा है इन्होंने गाना. What?
अबे सुपर सैन बन जाएगी. थोड़ा सा गेम प्ले डाल दिया.
ये काफी अच्छा गेम है, पता है मैंने खेला था बीटा. फ्री टू प्ले है. नहीं फ्री टू प्ले नहीं है, सॉरी. $12 का है.
ये नया है तो महंगा होगा.
Please tell me any games which run in my PC. ग्राफिक कार्ड कौन सा है पहले वो बताओ. प्रोसेसर से फर्क नहीं पड़ता है. ग्राफिक कार्ड बताओ पहले अपना.
एपिक गेम स्टोर एक्सक्लूसिव. अरे बार-बार रेड बुल दिखा रहे हैं.
ये फ्री लिखा था क्या?
नहीं, गेम पास में डाल दिया भाई. माइक्रोसॉफ्ट सिमुलेटर के ग्राफिक्स हैं.
प्ले फॉर फ्री. फ्री हो गया भाई. चल फ्री हो गया अभी.
क्या
फ्री हो गया? स्पेल ब्रेक.
क्या अच्छा क्या पूजा
खत्म हो गई.
Xbox गेम पास का ट्रेलर है भाई. तो
अबे तूने वो न्यूज़ देखी माइक्रोसॉफ्ट फ्लाइट सिमुलेटर वाली?
क्या?
एक क्रीपी जगह मिली है लोगों को जो एक्यूरेटली गूगल मैप से इन्होंने निकाला है ना.
हाँ.
एक क्रीपी जगह मिली है.
गूगल मैप से नहीं, उन्होंने एक्चुअल कोऑर्डिनेट.
हाँ एक्चुअल है ना पूरा.
हाँ
तो एक बहुत क्रीपी सी जगह मिली है लोगों को.
भाई ग्राफिक्स देखे हैं क्या तगड़े हैं फ्लाइट सिमुलेटर पे.
हाँ भाई तूने खेला?
खेला नहीं. हो गया वो.
हाँ वो तो पहले दिन ही आ गया.
कितने जीबी का है?
100 इंटेल एचडी ग्राफिक्स एंड 4 GB. अरे भाई इस पे क्या चलाओगे? पुराने गेम चलाओ यार. एनएफएस मोस्ट वांटेड खेल ले पुराना. प्रोटोटाइप खेल ले.
प्रोटोटाइप.
और क्या बताऊं?
हॉट
परस्यूट पुराना वाला खेल सकता है. और क्या? एनएफएस द रन खेल सकता है. GTA 4, GTA 3, GTA सैन एंड्रियास. 4 नहीं चलेगा.
नहीं चलेगा.
और मिनी क्लिप के गेम्स खेल ले.
वो तो भाई
so many great games in Xbox Game
150 GB installation size. किसका? Flight Simulator का.
We like to highlight some incredible games made in Germany, and tonight we have a special announcement about one of the most legendary German games.
अभी हम क्रैक्ड की बात कर रहे थे वैसे उसकी. ये क्या कॉन्ट्रा है क्या?
क्या कॉन्ट्रा ले आए क्या बैक भाई? ऐसा छोटा रिवील करोगे कॉन्ट्रा का?
भाई साहब इतनी वाहियात स्ट्रीम है ना. ये रैचेट को मत दिखाओ, हम देखेंगे भी नहीं. वीडियो डाउनलोड करके देख लेंगे फिर. भाई क्या कूड़ा लाइव स्ट्रीम है भाई साहब.
कोरिया मत्ता. हाँ मैं आती है जापानीज समझ आती है. कोरिया
मुझे तो सब आती है भाई. अन्यस्यो अरिगातो. बस इतना ही आता.
भाई बंद कर दी मैंने स्ट्रीम. मेरा हो गया दिमाग अब खराब. मैं नहीं देख सकता ज्यादा.
पता नहीं, मैं भी बहुत देर से स्ट्रीम कर रहा हूँ भाई.
डिसरिस्पेक्ट देख रहा है. बैठा हुआ है देखिए एक बार डिसरिस्पेक्ट स्ट्रीम खोल भाई
अरे डिसरिस्पेक्ट भैया को देखेंगे
उसने अपनी स्ट्रीम को ना वो भी नहीं कर रखा अपडेट उसकी स्ट्रीम लेट चल रही है
Destiny 2 Beyond Light.
A new era of Destiny 2 that starts on November 10th with Beyond Light. For the first
भाई
time
पक चुका है
डॉक भाई साहब
देख शक्ल से पता चल रहा है ना पक चुका है
भाई डॉग डॉग भाई डॉग परेशान हो गया
Darkness is here. As you step away from the light.
डॉग कितना बोर हो गया भाई
Bill Harrison, and what kind of an idiot AA? Welcome to the Champions Club. Hey Doc, blew out my speakers in my car today on my way home from work, jamming the alleyways. Uh-oh. Sith Trainer, thank you for the $14.99. You gotta be careful, man. It'll get you.
What be stream, man? कुछ भी नहीं है
देखो पता है डॉग ट्रैक में काम करता था काफी गेम स्टूडियोज में काम करा है इसने एज अ गेम डिजाइनर EA में भी करा है एक्टिविटी में भी करा है और भी एक तो बड़े स्टूडियोज में करा है उसके बाद ये स्ट्रीमिंग में आया था
इसमें तो मजे आए थे वैसे हमको
इसमें
डेस्टिनी में
डेस्टिनी अच्छा गेम है यार बहुत अच्छा है डेस्टिनी का दिखा रहे हैं क्या कुछ
वही तो दिखा रहे हैं बियॉन्ड लाइट
बंद कर दे
नवंबर 10 अबे कौन खेलेगा नवंबर 10 को तुम्हारा DLC पागल हो रखे हैं
गेम ऑफ द जनरेशन आ रहा है भैया गेम ऑफ द जनरेशन
that is best Sony PlayStation game. So
बेस्ट सोनी प्लेस्टेशन गेम
the winner is Cyberpunk 2077.
अरे अभी ना रिलीज हुआ अभी नहीं उससे पहले कर
There are awards in the ones I announced tonight. So check out the Gamescom
ये
Awards
गेम सारे
where you can vote for your
डिजर्व
favorite
करता
streamer, Gamescom's most wanted, and Best of Gamescom. The winners will be revealed at Gamescom Best of Show, along with cool cosplayers, esports, and more. So tune in on Sunday, August 30th at 8 p.m. Central European Time to see
मेरे को तो ये लग रहा है मैंने देखी क्यों यार
gamers the stage.
ये लड़की सिडनी
But
गुडमैन
before I turn it back to Jeff, I just
अरे
want
वो
to say
नहीं
that
ये
I
लाइव
went out
स्ट्रीम
there
को
to
देखी
stay
मैंने
safe. We're all in this together.
लाइव
So
स्ट्रीम देखी है तूने पागल
back to you, Jeff.
अबे ये ONL
Thank you very much,
ONL
Sydney. It's great to have you
पहले
on the
भी
show
हुआ है ना हर
again
साल ही
this
होता है
year. All right. Well, a lot of people have been wondering what will the next generation of gaming feel like? How will it be different? What is that generational difference? Well, back in June, we saw the announcement of Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart from Insomniac Games, a title which uses the power of PlayStation 5, the SSD hard drive, and the DualSense controller to create an experience that Insomniac says is only possible on brand new hardware. Well, now it's time for you to decide if you see the difference. Here's an extended, uninterrupted demo of live PlayStation 5 gameplay of Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart. Enjoy.
Finally. Oh, nice यार वैसे ही अच्छा दिख रहा है भाई ये
हाँ भाई अभी तो स्टार्ट ही नहीं करा ओ भाई साहब आ गया
And not far from where we last saw him,
we may still have time to put a stop to this.
Hey, I think I found the bomb back.
Oh dear. Let's show him how it's done. Alright. Bringing out the big guns.
Okay.
Shatter bomb.
भाई सही में शटर कर दिए.
One shot, one hit. Oh, destruction.
भाई डेप्थ का इफेक्ट देख यार पीछे.
क्या?
डेप्थ ऑफ फील्ड का देखना पीछे इफेक्ट. इतनी बढ़िया.
ट्रेन.
एलियन देख जरा.
ये क्या आ गया? Rockstar Nefarious.
ओ भाई पावर क्लैश होगा क्या? अरे नहीं.
यू ही मर गया ना फेरियस तो.
ओ भाई
साहब.
और तेरी डायनासोर.
That's supposed to happen. Hitting Nefarious' device seems to have destabilized reality.
The bridge is shot. There has to be another way across.
The rifts appeared to react to your device. Try pointing it at one of them.
Okay, nice. Oh bhai, nice.
That was rather exciting.
Oh,
nice yaar.
Seamless transmission.
तो ये कुछ नया है. तो देख जमा रहा है सबको बीच में.
भाई इसका वो देख.
जनरल पब्लिक देख कैसे भाग रही है.
हाथ ऊपर करके.
अबे एक आंख है. ओ भाई साहब यार डॉगी है बे. सिर्फ मुंह है बे इन लोगों का तो. माय हीरो. ओ भाई साहब.
ओ भाई वो देख टेलीपोर्ट खुला. ओ भाई बैम्बू कॉप्टर लग रहा था ऐसा मेरे को डोरेमोन का.
The Enforcer. ओ तेरी. शॉटगन है क्या ये?
तीन शेल फेंक रही है.
भाई डेप्थ का इफेक्ट कितना प्यारा था अभी. चलो नेक्स्ट जेन तो दिखा दिया.
इसका वेपन देख भाई साहब. जमाए जा रहे कंटेनर्स की. टूट भी नहीं रहा.
खतरनाक भाई. और डैमेज हो रहा है देख. हर वॉल पर भी टूट रही है वो देखो. अबे वॉल सारी टूट सकती हैं. ओ टूट गई।
हाँ टूट गई। पक्के गया तो। वो भी क्या आ गया साथ में?
लोहे के डॉगी।
पत्थर गए। हाँ। उससे भी। भाई कितना chaotic है।
कितना बढ़िया है। अब गेम प्ले दिखा रहे हैं जो उन्होंने वैसे दिखाया था।
भाई साहब।
ओले भाई।
यार फन गेम है भाई।
अबे भाई साहब उड़ भी सकते हैं।
यार भाई
साइबर पंक।
अरे भाई साहब। ओ पायरेट्स।
Get off me ship. Rachel and Clank. सही है भाई सही है।
Clank का लगा के गिर गया।
Now what to do?
वो साइबर पंक के वर्ल्ड में आ गया। Clank। मेरा
ओ भाई।
मेरा चटी गर्लफ्रेंड है।
Xbox। PlayStation। खत्म शायद। अभी भी कुछ बढ़िया बचा है क्या? अब मेरे को लगता है हो गया।
बात तो नहीं बात
guys, it was
नहीं
so
सुन
great
रहे
to see that
अबे ना
uninterrupted
आप
demo
ये
of Rift Apart.
मतलब
I have so many questions. It's amazing to see what you're doing with the power of PS5 and the SSD. Let me ask you first, Marcus, what
हाँ
are you
भाई
able to do with Rift Apart that you
मैं
haven't
लाइव
been
स्ट्रीम
able to
बंद
do
करता हूँ।
before in a Ratchet game?
गाइस बहुत लंबी स्ट्रीम थी आज की तो अगर आप बोर हुए हो तो आई एम सॉरी मैं भी बोर हो गया थोड़ा सा। नाउ लेट्स प्ले समथिंग। भाई थक गया मैं। मेरे 12 बज चुके हैं मेरा मतलब मेरे चेहरे पर। बाय द वे ये सब पसंद आया ये चैट बॉक्स एंड ऑल। ये नया लेआउट है अब इसी लेआउट में चला करेगा। अब तो सोने का टाइम है ब्रदर। अभिनव जल्दी आया करो यार। और तुम बोले थे मेरे को कि जावा खेलोगे तुमने उसके बाद कांटेक्ट ही नहीं करा भाई। मैं इंस्टॉल करके बैठा रहा बहुत टाइम तक। अब देख मैंने ये वाला गेम डाउनलोड करा है दिखाता हूँ। ये देख दिखाता हूँ तेरे को। उसको मैंने हटा दिया है। अबे भाई इतना सामान क्यों खुला हुआ है? मॉडर्न वॉरफेयर मैंने डाउनलोड करा है कितना बड़ा है देख। ये देख 201 GB भाई साहब। चलो कोई नहीं अब तो आ ही गया है। बाकी कल देखते हैं बॉयज। आज के लिए बस इतना ही। थैंक यू फॉर वॉचिंग द लाइव स्ट्रीम एंड क्रैबी साइनिंग ऑफ। बाय बाय।
I pull up, you know I be moving. Whipping the foreign, I'm cruising. The money I'm speaking is fluent. All of my business booming. Stack